Hello everybody, welcome after some absence for a week or so. I'm so sorry for missing you last week, but here we are, healthy and all ready for the market. Of course, one very big advantage of a week's break is that Bitcoin actually did exactly what we predicted, and just show you how reliable TA is. Fundamentals happen and there are speeches and announcements and so on, but actually it always coincides with the TA. It's like the TA predicts or dictates the market and not really the fundamentals. That's why it's really safe to build up your knowledge and understand TA, understand candle patterns and stochastic RSI and MACD and things. And if you are beginning on your journey with trading, then maybe it's a good time to do a basic course, and you can join us from the 29th of August for our course, our crypto course. It's over a period of 2 weeks. We give you homework, we give you practical exercises, and you will really benefit a lot from acquiring the skill and gaining the technical knowledge yourself, so that if you do get a signal or you listen to somebody on a YouTube broadcast or so, then you are informed. You can decide for yourself, okay, I agree with this analysis or the outcome or the thesis of this analyst, and because you have done your research. So that was a little advertising break for our trading course. Of course, the details is in the description below. Then if we bounce over to Bitcoin, like you can see, all the imbalances have now been filled, the three. So we can, for all practical reasons, delete them because they have been filled. What's wonderful now, because of this drop, imbalances to the upside has been created. Like you see this candle, there's a huge imbalance right there to the upside. We can maybe just map it for you. So you take the low of the preceding candle and the highest candle wick there, and maybe just for the purpose of balances to the upside, we can rather do them in green. Let's see how to do that so that you know the green ones are to the upside. So they obviously at the moment Bitcoin is now testing this daily uptrend line. It's not managing to find support above the trend line, which is a little bit concerning. We needed to break up with strength, and that will happen if MACD crosses over here. And RSI has already crossed over, but not pointing very strongly to the upside. It's actually starting to turn a bit. So we could see this type of movement that for quite some time it consolidates here at the bottom. There's nothing that says it will bounce up straight away. It will tend to or not, because traditionally month ends are not good for crypto trading. I've often seen that the market drops over month end because people take their money out and do their month end commitments and things. So we might go sideways for quite some time before we actually go up. I expect us to trade below this support line until we get to this imbalance and then maybe have a violent move upwards in the first week of September or so. Obviously this imbalance is still waiting for us. I really hope the weekly support is strong enough to carry us or to support us, so that we don't drop into this zone, but it's a possibility. So that's why we have stop losses and we manage our trades well. If we look on the 4-hour time frame maybe, then you see the same thing. Bitcoin finding resistance against the this imbalance area. We're waiting, like I say, for Bitcoin, because even on the 4-hour you can see it sort of jumping up and down on this, struggling to break through this resistance line. MACD luckily has turned to green and has crossed over, and traditionally it will come down again once before it goes up. So it just supports what we say. It will go sideways now for some time. We're definitely not in for a quick and violent move to the upside. I don't think that's going to happen. If we maybe look at Ethereum, it's also very interesting. It's like always the same pattern as Bitcoin, but lots of potential there to the upside. You've got an imbalance over there and over there, and MACD crossing over, and the histogram nice and green. So maybe wait for the pullback once more. It will pull back to more or less these levels at 1655 to 1650, and if it bounces back, then that will be a good trade to the upside. I see tomorrow Mr. Powell is speaking. You can see the Fed Chair Powell speaks tomorrow 4 o'clock. It usually does have an influence on the market, so expect some volatility round about the time of that speech. Maybe get in a few good scalps. Altcoins we're looking at. Obviously there's a lot of opportunity now with this dump of Bitcoin filling those imbalances. You will see Bitcoin dominance is below the 50 mark, which is always very, very good for the altcoins, because then we in alts have a bigger slice of the pie than Bitcoin has, and that's why we see these violent moves. You will see BLZ has had a great move. They spike like popcorn. So what I've seen is Fed showed me some potential. You can see there's a lovely W pattern forming. So ideally this W will it starts there to approximately there. There's the neckline, there's the next one, so it should go up to there and come and retest, and when it retests, then it will be a nice trade to the upside. I just want to show you on the daily where it can go. You can see the technical target is the depth of the W, which will more or less, if it breaks out, takes you over there, and if you pull a line right there, you will see it coincides with the support resistance in that area. So wait for the retest and then trade it up. There's a profit of about 25% if that plays out according to this technical analysis. It won't be the end of the trade. Obviously when it hits that level, there will be a retracement, but if you see on the daily, there's a huge imbalance there on FET. The one that it will fall is, you can see there's an imbalance, so it will be hunting this imbalance as a first target, and maybe if you want to stay in the trade for longer, then there's a nice big imbalance that needs to be filled as well. So FET, according to me, a really good opportunity. MACD and stochastic RSI is also playing in favor of the trade at the moment. Right now there's not really enough profit in that little area, so wait for it to reach the top, come back for a retest, and when it moves back up, then you enter your long. Another one that also old reliable coin or strong coin is Matic. If this one recovers, there is a lot of profit in Matic. You can see it has broken through the downsloping trend line. It did retest it there. You can argue it. It went up, came down and retested right there, and now it's going sideways for a while and might go up. There's a nice imbalance right over there. This one, let me just get hold of that tool properly. You can see right there. So that will be about the target you chase, and the profit in that trade is 14%. If you fill the imbalance, 16%. So there's a great opportunity there for Matic. If we look at Matic on the daily, you will see it's really at a low at the moment. It is on a huge sell. So if you can buy Matic and just hold on it, park it for a while, over there is another big imbalance, and obviously to the upside over there are a few as well, but there's nothing there. blocking Matic from going up. It hasn't been lower in literally years. I mean, there it's been lower 2022, so June, so more than a year back it has been at these type of levels. I don't see it going further down than price is currently, so there's actually only room to the upside for Matic. Yeah, that's all from me. Something else, I just want to remind you that tomorrow 2 o'clock we have our live pizza event. If you can't make it live there in Pretoria, then join us on Zoom. The details are also available in the description below. Have a wonderful trading week and weekend, and hope to see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining us today. Cheers, guys.